Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new ptcgo Unbroken Bonds video. Today's Unbroken Bonds video, guys, we're going to be taking a look at the brand new Honchkrow-GX, which I think is alright. Unfortunately, though, in Standard, I think this card is kind of weak. I feel like this card is way better in Expanded, but in Standard, it's okay. It shuts down a few decks. One of the main problems with Honchkrow is that there's too many, like, basic energy-heavy decks right now, like Pikarom, Blacephalon, Zapdos, Reshizard. They're all going to just kind of go through, the lock style that Honchkrow does, but we're going to still try and make it work anyways and see if we can kind of crack the code and make a good Honchkrow deck here. Because I do feel like Honchkrow might be okay. We'll see where it goes. So before we get today's PTCGO video, guys, of course, though, shout out to the beautiful sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. If you're ever looking for PTCGO codes, especially if you're still looking to get some Unbroken Bonds codes, you can head over to Card Cavern TCG, get your Unbroken Bonds codes there. Or if you're looking for anything else code related, if you're looking for, like, Elite Trainer box codes, Trainer Kit codes, you're looking for like GX box codes, Card Cavern is the place to get them when you do buy something from Card Cavern TCG, guys. Of course, you can use discount code and code LDF, and code LDF will get you a 5% discount on your order from Card Cavern TCG. So if you're looking for Unbroken Bond stuff or any other PTCGO codes, head over to Card Cavern TCG, and don't forget to use code LDF. So let's look at the deck. So Honchkrow-GX does actually have a lot of things going for it. It does have a very good GX attack, it has a great ability, and it can get into play on your very first turn. Unfortunately, though, it's weak to Lightning. Its ability doesn't really work well in Standard right now, and that kind of sucks. So Honchkrow does have the ability Ruler of the Night. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, your opponent can't play any tools, special energies, or stadiums from their hand, which is big. You know, they can't play Choice Band, they can't play Wish of Baton, they can't play Thunder Mountain, they can't play Heat Factory, they can't play Shrine of Punishment, they can't, most importantly, play double Colorless energy. But then there's the thing, we're in a format right now where DCE is not really as popular. The only decks you might run into that you can shut down is obviously Zoroark-GX being the big one. Also, I guess decks that use triple energy acceleration, like maybe if you run into Whimsicott or you run into, I don't know, like Gardevoir GX, but like you think about all like the basic energy decks we have right now, like Reshizard, Pikarom, Gardevoir, Sylveon, Blacephalon, they don't really care about Honchkrow. Not to mention Honchkrow can't deal with them that well. Featherstorm only does 90 damage and 30 damage to your opponent's bench GXs and GXs. 90 is not a lot of damage when you think about it. If you run into a Gardevoir Sylveon, you're only doing 70 damage, and that's not very good. So Honchkrow's on the weaker side for sure. I don't really think this card is that great in Standard. However, you do have one silver lining, and that is the GX Tech Unfair GX. For a DC, your opponent reveals their hand, discard 2 cards from it. This is powerful. This is really powerful. Now, how we're going to combo this with is we're going to try and go Let Loose Marshadow them to a 4-card hand, and then we're going to go Unfair GX and maybe just slow them down, and hopefully that we can win the game because Unfair GX was unfair and just completely screwed them over. And maybe using Alolan Muk to shut down any Jirachis, Leles, Dedenes, or Rangurus that they try and use to get out of their unfair lock that we did to them. So that's what the idea of this setup is going to be. Because Honchkrow is weak to Lightning, we are playing some fighting type boys. We got Buzzwole here, so Sledgehammer. I'm also running a 1-1 Lycanroc line. I'm using the Twilight Eyes Lycanroc. Kind of goes hand in hand with Honchkrow's ability and the fact that we're playing Crushing Hammer. So we can use Twilight Eyes, not to mention Accelerock can one-shot Pikachu and Zekrom GX, so Lycanroc can also help with those lightning matchups that can be really hard to beat. Having Ditto is really nice too for all these Pokemon. You can't use Ditto, by the way, with Dusk Stone. You can only use Murkrow with it, just saying. But Ditto can work with Lycanroc and Muk. And yeah, that's basically it for the Pokemon. I am running one Lele. I'm playing the Grimer Muk engine. That's it for the Pokemon. Going into the items now. 3 copies of Crushing Hammer, just really nice to have this in the deck to help slow the opponent down. We can play Enhanced Hammer too, obviously, but I've gone Crushing Hammer because it's a better looking card. I am playing 4 Dust Stones. Again, this is how we're going to get Honchkrow and play on turn 1. Searching deck for Miss Magius, Honchkrow, Chandelure, putting it on the Pokemon that you played it from. So you can literally play a Murkrow on your first turn and then Dust Stone into a Honchkrow, so that's really powerful. You can't use Dust Stone with Ditto though. Remember, I am playing 1 Treasure to get Muk, Grimer, Marshadow, Lele, 4 Nest Balls, 3 Ultra Balls. I mean, we have the 4 Dust Stones, which is really good. Like, you could go 3 Dust Stones, 4 Ultra Balls, but you need to have the turn 1 Honchkrow. Like, it's really good to get the Honchkrow and play on your first turn, so you can't really play, like, 4 Ultra Balls, 3 Dust Stones. You want to be able to play 4, but then Dust Stone becomes pretty useless in the late game, so there's a lot of problems with this card. That's why I don't like it that much. I am playing 2 copies of Switch, of course. Really good. If you don't start with Murkrow and you need to go into Honchkrow, you can switch into it, or just have it because you need to have a switching card, because stuff like Muk and Lycanroc have big retreat costs. For my stadiums, I've gone with Viridian and Black Market. The stadiums was a tough choice. Don't really know what other stadiums you could put in here. Like, if you look at them, there's not really that many good stadiums that can be put inside of this deck. Unfortunately, there's nothing really I could think of outside of maybe, like, Devoured Field, maybe. So you can do 100 damage with Featherstorm. But I have the Viridian just to get the extra Dark Energy if you need it. And the Black Market's good because they have no way to bump it. Then they're only taking 1 prize for knocking out your Honchkrow, which is really powerful. For my supporters, 4 Cynthia, 1 Erika, 4 Lillie, 2 Guzma. Pretty standard stuff. Now, interestingly enough, I am running 1 copy of Red's Challenge. There's actually a few benefits to this. Red's Challenge can find us the Dust Stone, it can find us the DCE, it can find us whatever card we need in that certain moment. And the other thing I really like about having Red's Challenge in this deck is you can get rid of these annoying Dust Stones that are just doing nothing in your hand. I don't know. I really think this is a cool idea to have this in the deck. I wanted to mix up this list a little bit. A lot of those I've seen were playing the Muk and stuff, so I was like, oh, well, the Muk is really good in here. I should probably put it in. But I'm liking the Red Challenge idea. It gets you anything you want at the right time. One thing I really like about Red's Challenge is, again, getting rid of these useless Dust Stones that don't do anything in your hand. So I like this card a lot. I think Red's Challenge is really underrated in here, maybe. I am playing 2 Choice Bands. I am playing the 1 Triple Energy Acceleration. Kind of does count as, like, that 5th slot for DCE. You can slap it on Featherstorm, slap it on, you know, a Cell Rock. We are going 4 DCs, 4 units, and 2 Dark Energies to round out the energy count. I was also playing 1 basic Fighting in this deck. There's a lot of other room for other things you can run. There's obviously no Rescue Stretch for this deck. There's no Field Blower, no Enhanced Hammers. If you're going to remove anything, honestly, the best thing to remove is Crushing Hammer. But it's just nice to slow the opponent down with this. This gives us a fighting chance against Pokemon, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, let's go get some matches with the Honchkrow deck and see how we do on ptcgo in Standard. Spoiler alert, I don't know how I'm feeling about this deck, considering all the basic energy heavy lists. I will try Honchkrow and Expanded eventually, though. Don't worry. Alright, guys, let's go do some games with Honchkrow. Spoiler alert, I'm not really looking forward to this deck because, again, there's too many like decks that just rely on basic energy right now. We're up against Zoroark Greninja. We'll see how this goes. We do win the coin flip. We do have fighting on our side. As long as we have fighting, I feel like this deck is balanced. If you're just running straight Honchkrow, the deck would probably suck, to be honest with you. Not the worst start ever. We'll see what we can do. Got a lot of units in our hand, which I don't want to burn. We'll see. I mean, there is some other room for other things you can put in this deck, like, obviously, Umbreon could be fun with Honchkrow. Hoopa could be good with Honchkrow. Alolan Persian, maybe. There's a Murkrow. Slap that down. Oh, he's playing Sharpedo. Interesting. So I think we'll unit the Murkrow, get ready for the Murkrow. We'll Cynthia. Unfortunately, I don't want to do Ultra Ball. Other than maybe get rid of Black Market, there's nothing to get rid of there. Alright, there's some Nest Balls. I'd like to see it. We can get the Rockruff down. We can get Ditto down, too. We didn't get the Dust Stone, but we weren't able to go Honchkrow anyways. It's not a big deal. Yeah, we'll get Ditto. We don't really need Muk. I don't really see the point in it. I don't think I'll get knocked out here, so we should probably just be able to Sledgehammer him. I'm probably tempted to save this thing, though, for later, because we don't want to waste our Sledgehammer. To be fair, it doesn't one-shot Zoroark Greninja without the Choice Band or this thing already being damaged, but still, it would be nice. And no, he's going to get the Tool down before I get the Honchkrow in play. It's a Choice Helmet, okay. I'm actually more shocked using Wishful Batani in this thing. So there's a Lillie here. We want to try and hit him with a Marshadow. Doesn't matter if I go Honchkrow or Buzzwole. Might be better just a Buzzwole. I don't really know. Got a pretty unfortunate hand here. Oh, just a Cynthia. So no Lillie. We have to watch out for Sharpedo, though, because if he does get a lot of energy off of Sharpedo's ability, that could be pretty bad. There's an Ultra Ball. Getting rid of Lillie. There's a Sharpedo getting discarded. Yeah, Sharpedo's ability allows him to look at the top 6 cards of his deck and attach any number of Dark Energies there. Ooh, did he hit the Darkrai Prism with all the energy he needs? He did. Oof. He only has 1 card in his hand, though. And it's a Marshadow? Bruh. Okay, let's see what our new hand looks like. Alright, that's fine. We got our own Marshadow. That'll work. We can do Lycanroc too. Get rid of one of these energies. Oh, it's only on the active, right? Well, he still hasn't attached to his active. Oh, he's gonna rope? Okay. We will gladly bring in the Murkrow and save Buzzwole for later. We're not guaranteed to DC off of Marshadow, though. But this is why I like having the triple energy, because like it can count as a 5th DC when you need it, and this is why it's good in here. I don't know what he's going to bring in. He might just bring in the Marshadow. Yeah, I was right. Okay. That's fine. Choice Helmet. Unfortunately, we can't damage him with Feather Arrow. There's a treasure. I'm probably just going to get rid of the Black Market. I genuinely don't really think we need it. I really don't. Yeah, we're going to get rid of the Black Market. I don't want to play it down. It'll help my opponent. We'll just get Lele here for probably just Lillie. We prize Grimer. I can't get a Alolan Muk. I don't need to shut anything down, though, it looks like. We'll just go for a big old Erika's Hospitality for 6. Again, I'm not going to shut much down other than Darkrai, but that ability's already been used. So I don't really care for Alolan Muk. And we don't find DCE. We'll get rid of Dusk Stone and Marshadow. We have our DCs? We do. We have all the energy in the deck. I could unfair him too, though, to be honest, and then just leave him with a completely empty hand. I don't know. Let's just go Marshadow. There's a DC. And there's a Crushing Hammer, so we can maybe remove the energy off of this. Never mind. Actually, I kind of feel more better for triple. Yeah, let's go triple. Maybe it is better to do Unfair GX. I don't know. If I hit it out of the Crushing Hammer, I would have been more tempted to. Probably not worth it. Let's just go Featherstorm. I know we're not going to damage this Greninja. It's fine, though. We'll take our prize. A Guzma. Not bad. Definitely use that next turn. Alright, let's see. There's Sharpedo number 1. Doesn't find him any energy. How much? Just 1. Not bad. Should live here. We'll see. Unless he gets another Sharpedo. Nope. Just a Dark Pulse. Ooh, he was close to KOing me. That's really bad. Alright, what do we draw? There's the unit, so we can knock out the Zoroark Greninja. And we'll Feather Arrow him. Not bad. So we can knock this thing out with Sledgehammer here. And then just hope for the best, basically, is all I gotta say. If he drops a Black Market on me, which counter trolls me because then I don't get my Sledgehammer turn, that would be kind of hilarious and a pretty big brain play. But I don't think my opponent will do it. I don't even think they have the Black Market in their hand. We'll see. There's an Escape Rope. That's fine. Maybe I should just let him knock out the Lele instead of the Marshadow. Now we don't get our Sledgehammer turn. Well, let's say I have a Guzma, which they do. And... Bro! Oh my gosh. Can Buzzwole stay in play? And they're building up the Sharpedo. Well, we can build up the Rockruff. Damn, I can't believe he actually had that. That's annoying. And, ooh, we did find Lycanroc. Alright, that's good. We can get rid of the energy on the active, which is nice. We have a DC for next turn, too. I might unfair him, to be honest with you. Yeah, let's go for unfair, because then he'll have no card in his hand. He'll be in top deck mode. Let's do it. Okay, not bad. Leave him with nothing in his hand. I like it. Well, if he draws a supporter, I quit. And then we can just knock him out next turn. Oh, he hit an energy switch. Pfft. Whatever. Can't believe he actually hit an energy switch. Oh my gosh. Well, now we gotta hope that Lycanroc carries us to the win, which honestly I think it can. He can't really attack me next turn with much. We do have the Guzma. Like, we can kind of just wrap the game up here. Just go for Lillie. choice band. Okay, so we're doing 100. We're doing 180. We have to play the choice band to knock him out. Wow. Good thing I did Lillie. We have Red's challenge for next turn. If we need it, we'll take our 3 prizes. Dusk Stone, Cynthia, and Grimer. Alright, so we can do Red, or we just go Guzma, which Guzma, probably the better play. So we do have game here. There's no way he can knock out Lycanroc, I don't think. Especially when his hand is, like, kind of empty. Unfair GX doesn't seem to work for us. Again, I don't think he can KO me here. Unless out of nowhere he plays a Enhanced Hammer, I'm pretty sure we have game. Or he Marshadows me again. No. Yeah, he's going to get Sharpedo. That's fine. So it looks like we do win here with our fighting techs coming in clutch. And Honchkrow did its work. Honchkrow actually being able to soften up the Zoroark Greninja is actually going to allow us to knock him out here. So, wow. That was a really close game. That's unfortunate, though, for my opponent. We're just going to do this. Bring you up. And Accelerock. That's why I like the Accelerock over Bloodthirsty Eyes. I was thinking of running the Bloodthirsty Eyes Lycanroc in this deck. Originally, it was going to be in the deck. And then I realized that it's not very good because its damage output is a little too weak. And I know you can soften things up with Honchkrow. And I know you have Dangerous Rogue, which might be better than having Unfair sometimes. But still, I was like, we should probably just play the other Lycanroc. It's a better combo because we have Crushing Hammer. So it's probably better to do that. But again, you can kind of see why Honchkrow just can't work that well. Like, any deck that uses Basic Energy just eats you alive. The only reason we won that game is because we had the Fighting type in our deck. And this is why Honchkrow is not great in Standard. But I'm telling you, that Fighting type tech saved our lives. If we weren't able to knock him out with Lycanroc, we probably would have lost the game. At this point, I'm starting to consider a multi-switch in this deck. I'm not going to lie. That's fine, though. We showed off the deck there, and we kind of showed off why I think Fighting is really good in this deck. Alright, well, we'll have another match with the deck. Alright, let's do another game. Honestly, guys, I don't think we're going to run to a Zoroark deck. I have yet to play against Zoroark once since Unbroken Bonds has come out, so I don't really think we're going to be up against much Zoroark. We'll see if we run into a Special Energy heavy deck. I hope we do. If we do, they might just instantly concede. So we might just have to try our luck against these Basic Energy built decks. Again, it's fine. We'll see. I don't want the Lycanroc to carry the video, but let's be honest. Lycanroc's too good. And we're up against Reshizard. I mean, that's basically an auto loss. That's an auto loss and a half. There's almost no way we can beat Reshizard, I don't think. We'll see how we do and how we pair. We're not going first, so maybe we could do a turn 1 unfair play here, if anything, if it goes well enough. We'll see what we can do here. What do we start with? Can we get the goodies? We do not. We got a terrible start. Alright, well, we're probably going to lose this game. We'll see how this goes, though. We might be able to pop off with Erika, but we can't even... I might have to go red, but even then, that's kind of terrible as a turn 1 supporter. Red is better in the later game when you need to get, like, a DC, or you need to just get rid of these, like, Dusk Stones that are just kind of clunking your deck up. I don't know. I'm not liking the odds. Hopefully we get Marshadowed into a Lillie. That would be amazing. I'm predicting my opponent will hit me with a Marshadow here. We'll see, though. Slugma. Are they playing Magcargo? Oh, shoot. They might actually be playing Magcargo, and they are. They're doubling down on their Slugma. So they're playing a Magcargo-GX deck. So, alright. It's not Reshizard. That makes me a little bit happier. Reshizard probably just smokes us. We have no chance of beating that. Unless we, like, randomly ran, like, a 1-1 Slowking line. But then again, that's too clunky. At this point, if you're just going to play Honchkrow with a bunch of random types for different matchups, you might as well just scrap the deck altogether, because it's just not going to work. You'd rather just play Zoroark. I was thinking about Zoroark Honchkrow, but I wanted to mix it up and be a little unique. There's a Slandit. Will they Marshadow me? I don't think they will. No, they don't. Can we get, like, a Murkrow, maybe? We kind of do. Ultra Ball, get rid of Dusk Stone, and unfortunately, Red's challenge. That's a tough discard, but I think Red is the odd one out. At the very least, we can Erika for a couple cards. We can slap you down. Get Honchkrow into play. Alright, what will we find? Ooh, just barely found an energy. So I can go into Honchkrow. Do I need to, though? Not really. We might just get knocked out. There's no need to go into Honchkrow. Like an Ultra Ball. I can Marshadow him. You know what? Yeah, let's go Marshadow here. And maybe I should go Honchkrow, but I can't do Unfair, so there's no point. I think I will go Marshadow, though, just to try and slow him down a little bit. Like, I'm predicting he'll knock out my Rockruff, and I'm fine with that. Nothing to get rid of a couple energies. Alright, what do we find? 2 DCs, which is good. We do find... Well, our hand's not great, obviously. But I'm predicting he'll knock out the Rockruff here, and I'm fine with that. There's a Nest Ball. Dumbbells won't be bad in this deck either, I guess, for Honchkrow. Then it has a lot more HP, and then it's a little bit more easier to, like, just not KO. But I don't know. There's just too much for this deck to get working. I just don't think Honchkrow is quite good enough to work. Selena coming down. We'll see if he has any energy in his hand. He does. Alright. Rip me. Yeah, that Marshadow didn't give us a good hand. I'm hoping he knocks me out here. There's a Cynthia. Alright, so yeah, Marshadow didn't really work. If anything, it gave us a worse hand. If I can Guzma here, I can maybe knock out one of these Magcargos. Slow him down a little bit, and then he can't do Smooth Over. That'd be nice. There's Magcargo-GX. This is gonna be tough, though. This is gonna be tough. Alright. He's gonna knock me out. I don't... It's gonna be so hard, though, to deal with this thing. I mean, if we don't draw a Pokemon, we might just lose, because I am very much expecting him to KO Honchkrow the following turn. Which is not good. Not good at all. Oh, man. Honchkrow, why you suck so much in Standard? Not looking great. Not looking great, boys. Alrighty then, let's see what we can do. Alright. We got a Cynthia, we've been given a second chance. But again, he's gonna knock me out though. Like we're not gonna live the turn, there's no way. Ooh, maybe Crushing Hammer can come in handy. Or not. Or not, just fail me, sure. This is terrible. I don't have any more Marshadows or anything. I can't believe Crushing Hammer got Tails. I can't go Buzzwole because we can't get Sledgehammer. I think I just have to go another Murkrow and sacrifice Marshadow. Featherstorm it is. At least we can two-shot him with Featherstorm. But he's gonna KO me. He can just get rid of all the energy on the active. Yeah, this is pretty bad, as you can see. We're probably just... We're cooked. We're gonna get smoked here. I don't know. Magcargo, there's so many different decks to try out. It's kind of insane. And Magcargo-GX, Magcargo could be one of them I might consider looking at very soon. There's a lot of different fire decks. So I know people want to see Arcanine in action. I'm gotta do an Arcanine video soon. I don't know. Yep, Welder. It's all he needs. He doesn't even need to do his ability combo. He can just attach like 4 energies to this thing and just overkill knock out my Honchkrow. How much retreat does Solan? So have one. Yeah. So he'll have Guzma too. Like I genuinely don't think we can win this game at this point. He might just Guzma me up anyways. Try to build up Murkrow, will end up Guzmaing it up. At the very least, he can't play any tools or stadiums, which is, I guess, okay. He can't play Heat Factory down here. He can't play any like bodybuilding dumbbells, but again, it doesn't really matter. He just knocks me out with Lava Flow. Nothing we can really do about that. Okay, let's see what we can draw here. Got a switch. Only a Lillie for 3. Not looking positive. Yeah. Not looking good. Gonna have to thin the deck out. I just game a Viridian too. Again, we're not gonna win this game at this point. Like it's literally impossible. Well, maybe I don't know. The Ditto will turn into a into a Magcargo anyways. Even if we somehow, like, Murkrow somehow lives and we do, like, top deck Honchkrow and catch DC, knock him out, he probably will just have another Magcargo ready to go. So, at the end of the day, it's not going to matter. We probably just lose this game. Again, as you can see, basic energy decks, they're everywhere right now in Standard. There's no way Honchkrow can compete with them. Even when you have some type advantages in certain matchups like Pikarom, you can kind of see, man. Honchkrow, no bueno, done work. Not a great card in Standard. I do think, though, Honchkrow and Expanded might actually be... And he just Body Build, yes, so we can't even knock this thing out next turn. We're not even going to take a prize card. That's how bad Honchkrow is right now, guys. That's how bad Honchkrow is. You can't even take a prize card right now. Honchkrow, why do you suck in Standard? But in Expanded, I do think Honchkrow is a lot better because it works similar to how Barbarco worked. Zoroark, Night March, and all these other special energy decks in Expanded are really popular. So Honchkrow and Expanded, I think, is just really good. In Standard, as you can see, there's too many basic energy decks that just flatten you like a pancake. Like, you just turn into roadkill because there's not much you can do. Not much you can do. Just shutting down their tools and stadiums is just not enough to beat these matchups, man. I think Fire is like the worst of the worst matchups because there's like almost no way we can beat them when they have Welder. Well, they don't have a KO with Guzma, which is good, but there's no way we can win the game, which is bad. Alrighty then, what do we draw? Crushing Hammer. You could have gotten heads the last turn. Oh, this is crap. And he's taunting me too. That's just amazing. Amazing. Oh, there you go, guys. This is why Honchkrow kind of sucks in Standard. I'll do one more game with the deck, I guess, just see if we can maybe run a Pikarom and just see how we fare with the fighting type matchup in our deck. Other than that, Honchkrow. Alright, guys, let's go do another game. If we can run a Pikarom or something, I'll be happy, but even then, like, I just don't think we can make this deck work. We'll see. I mean, maybe this list can be tweaked a little bit more. Maybe the Crushing Hammers can go. We haven't really used them that much. Alright, we're up against a Lightning deck, and this looks like it's either going to be Zapdos or it's going to be Pikarom. Either or, we'll try and beat. Going first is good. We can get that turn on Honchkrow, slow him down the best we can. Or just start with the worst start we could have gotten. Beautiful. Our opening hand is pretty bad, not gonna lie. We can double Nest Ball. I don't know, if we can draw like a Lillie or a Switch here, I'll be pretty happy. I don't want Rockruff to get knocked out. Like, if we're playing against Pikarom, we need Lycanroc. Like, it's one of the only answers we have. Oh, it's another Zoroark Greninja matchup. What do you know? Do we have our other Honchkrow on the deck? We do. I was gonna say, because we can't do Murkrow. Alright, so I guess we're getting the decent matchups. We probably Ditto, Rip. Alright, we'll just get Grimer then. Well, Dusk Stone. Going to Honchkrow. Well, Cynthia. Man, I don't think Rockruff will get knocked out, so we should be able to survive like a couple turns of Rockruff being in play. I just really don't want my Rockruff to go down. There's a Switch. Nice. Cool. Well, Nest Ball. Probably just get another Murkrow. Do I hold the hand? I think I'm gonna Dusk Stone into another Honchkrow, right? Good idea. Then save the Ultra Ball for next turn, just go Lele. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We can also maybe go Lycanroc, Twilight Eyes him. Alright, at least the Rockruff's out of harm's way. And at least, once again, we get access to using Lycanroc to our advantage. Could have been a Pikarom matchup, but I'll take another matchup where at least Lycanroc does something. Like, I don't know, if for some reason Zoroark-GX becomes the best deck in the format again, I can definitely see this deck having the potential, because I feel like this deck can just auto-win to Zoroark because of Honchkrow, and because you have, like, some fighting in your deck. I feel like this deck can beat Zoroark, but I haven't not run into Zoroark. Everyone's just playing Unbroken boss decks. Like, who wants to play Zoroark-GX Lycanroc when you have, like, all these new Pokemon to be playing? You know what I mean? So, like, it's not easy to play Zoroark. I'd have to, like, ask a friend on ptcgo if they can play Zoroark. But even then, the game would be over so quick because we just win so easily. I don't know. Honchkrow may be better suited for in real life tournaments where people don't like concede immediately, as in ptcgo. You get a Honchkrow in turn 1, they start with a Zorua, they just concede the game because they have no way to deal with it. That's the problem with playing Honchkrow. Alright, let's see what we draw. Unit. You hate to see it. Alright, whatever. We'll go Lele here. Go for a nice Lillie. Should hit an energy here so we can attack him. How many energy is this card? Only 1. Honchkrow might get knocked out next turn. I can definitely see it happening, so we gotta be careful. There's the triple... Ooh, Crushing Hammer. Don't fail me. If that got heads, I actually think we might have a chance of living here. If we get knocked out, we won't even be able to respond with like a Sledgehammer knockout. Oh my gosh. Honchkrow sucks. Honchkrow sucks. I don't want to trash on Honchkrow so much, but man, in standard, this thing just isn't doing it. There's a Lele. What's he gonna get? A Guzma. Ooh. What's he gonna do? Is he gonna knock out my Rockruff? Does he even have a knockout on Rockruff? No, he's gonna bring out the Grimer of all cards. Okay. Dang it, he got a Black Market down. So now we have to worry about the fact that we don't get our Sledgehammer turn right away. That's pretty annoying. We don't have a way to stop Black Market either, because we got rid of our Viridian, right? Yep. Shoot. That's another way you get around Honchkrow. Just simply play Guzma. Alright, well, at least we know it doesn't have much. I think we gotta do Lillie. Just get Buzzwole. I would want to play Marshadow, but I want to draw more cards with Lillie here. What do we find? Oh yeah, we found Marshadow. Perfect. I guess we'll just Super Poison Breath him then. Maybe get Poison on him. That'd be nice. Hey, alright, not bad. We didn't get any energy for our Rockruff, though. That sucks. I mean, if he knocks out Grimer and then knocks out Honchkrow, then we'll have our Sledgehammer turn. You can also find room for the other Honchkrow in this deck, too. The one that does 10 for each damage counter in play. But, I mean, the only way to pull that off is if you do a bunch of Feather Storms. And you have to run, like, maybe Flying Flip in the deck or, like, something like that. I don't know if that would work. Zoroark or Ninja? How much HP will it have after this? 150. I don't think we can knock him out, even if we find a Choice Band. The Poison's nice, though, but I don't think we can get a KO on him. This is pretty bad, though. I might have to just do Red's Challenge here, get rid of Dusk Stone, and I guess the Murkrow? He's gonna go to Dene. All this would not be possible if we had a nice Alolan Muk in play, but we were unable to get it there. Alolan Muk would be nice, just not being able to do Dedenne would be amazing. Gonna pick Darkrai. I don't know, man. The Dedenne is a nice card to see on the bench, because it is weak to fighting. And we can definitely rack up some damage with Feather Arrow. Or what's it called? Feather Storm. Same thing. Honchkrow Decidueye. Is that a cool deck? I don't know. Probably not. Okay, Dark Pulse for 180. One more energy, he KOs me. RIP. Okay, what do we draw here? Looking for goodies. Guzma, not the goodie. Murkrow Dusk Stone will get discarded. He has 140 HP. If I go Choice Band, I'll do 120, 130. He'll be 10 damage short, so I don't even need to do that. I think I just go Unit. Get ready for Lycanroc. Or Buzzwole, even. The only thing... Well, he could attack Lele and break it. I think I just go U and just hope for the best. We'll hit him with a nice old Marshadow. There's a unit. Alright, so we still have Sledgehammer. We got Ultra Ball for Lycanroc, so the Marshadow helped us out. Hopefully it slows him down a little bit. And we'll Feather Storm him. Soften up to Denny's nice. Let's see now what happens. Oh yeah, just have an Erika. Alright, well at the very least we know he's not going to be doing Guzma here, so we'll still get our Sledgehammer turn most likely, which is good. But they don't knock me out with Naganadel, which is bad. Oh no, a lot's going wrong right now, guys. This game ain't going as smooth as the last Greninja Zoroark game we had. And the fact that Black Market didn't play, we're only taking 2 prizes on this thing. It's only dark Pokemon, so we're not going to Naganadel. It'll still get knocked out, thankfully. Alright, my opponent's going to Ultra Ball. They're going to get a lot of Naganadels in play. This is not good. Not good at all. And we have no way to bump the stadium, which is pretty bad. You can't play any tools here, so no Wish of Batons, no... Well, there's no special energy, but no Wish of Batons come down, which is pretty sweet. See what he does. Is he gonna just knock me out with Greninja? Or is he gonna retreat and do something else? He is retreating. Alright. I kind of saw that coming. This is actually fine. He can get knocked out by a couple Feather Arrows. I don't know. He can't do Guzma, which is good. I think I know what he's doing, though. He's getting ready to knock out Rockruff. He has Guzma in his hand. Why else would he bring out Lele? Okay, interesting. He concedes! He scooped. I guess he just made a misplay there and just didn't mean to go and do his thing. I don't know, that was weird. I'm gonna wrap up the video here, guys, I think. Honchkrow just ain't doing it. Just ain't doing it. We're 2-0 on the Greninja Zoroark matchup. Then we just immediately lost to any deck that played Welder. So, there you go. We'll open up a nice little pack of Unbroken Bonds here. Maybe just try and pull something good. But other than that, guys, Honchkrow, unfortunately, guys, I just don't think it's good in Standard. In Expanded, I think Honchkrow is pretty good. In Standard, just doesn't work. The fighting techs were definitely helping us, though. If I were to make any last-minute changes, I honestly just would just cut the Crushing Hammer. We did nothing with it, like, got one head the whole game, the whole video. I think the Crushing Hammers can go. Just try and run more consistency cards. Run, like, a Rescue Stretcher. Maybe throw in an Ace Rolla. I don't know, maybe throw in, like, an Escape Rope or something. Other than that, I don't know what else you'd run in this deck. Anyways, that's all for today's PTCGO video, guys. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe on the road to reaching 5,000 subscribers. And of course, guys, check out the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. And if you buy something from Card Cavern, of course, discount code COLDLDF, 5% discount on the order. And they got all the Unbroken Bonds, all the PTCGO codes that you need over there. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the support on the channel. See you guys on another video. Bye.